Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. Welcome back to Football Manager 2021 and Eastern Resurgence 2 with STEAUA Bucharest. Haven't quite wrapped up our Europa Conference League group yet. Our last couple of matches, we haven't been able to win, so we've still got a bit of work to do. If we do win today, though, against Dynamo Minsk, if we do win today, we will confirm qualification from the groups. If we lose, I think we might go out. I think it would depend on how Rijeka and Dundalk goes. So we really need a result here. Hopefully we can get one. As always, if you're enjoying this series, drop a like down below and leave comments. They're the best ways to support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's jump into it. This was a group that I thought we had a good chance of winning, and it's been a bit tougher than I thought it was. Saying that, I think we've just had a bit of rotten luck. We got FM'd last time. Rijeka won 1-0 in Croatia. They were down to 10 men inside 10 minutes, and they got a goal from a set piece. We had so many chances to score and didn't. We lost 1-0 in Croatia. We also drew against them at home, so they've managed to take points from us in both games. And now against Dynamo Minsk, we've got to win. So this is how the group looks at the moment. We're on 7 points along with Dynamo Minsk. Dundalk are out of it. They can't qualify. Rijeka are on 8 points, so it's still anybody's to win. And if we do beat Dynamo Minsk, we will be through. And we need to hope that Rijeka slip up in one of their last 2 games if we want a chance of winning the group. But if we lose today against Dynamo Minsk, they'll go ahead of us. And if we lose heavily, if we lose by more than a goal, then they'll be ahead of us on head-to-head as well. We'd need Rijeka to drop points and hope that we can get through their expense. We did play a cup game off camera. I'll show you the goals from that. It was against Kindia in the 6th round, and we made it 1-0 on 24 minutes, and it was Lukovic with his first goal of the season as we made it 1-0. It was an equaliser about 5 minutes into the second half. We gave the ball away, and it was a strike by David into the far corner. 51st minute, it was 1 goal apiece. And then we got back in front, 63 minutes gone. Negoiski with a run down the right flank, managed to get into the box, and Lukic was there with a close range finish, and that was 2-1. Martina with the ball here. This was in the last 10 minutes, 81 minutes gone. Lukic with another goal set up by Negoiski, so we got a couple of goals in the second half. That was 3-1. And then Kindia did get a second goal. David managed to recover after losing out on the tackle, and Takacs with the goal to make it 3-2. Played a strong team apart from in goal. As you remember from last time, I did say that we had a bit of a situation where we had a number of players on international break, including both our goalkeepers. I recalled Edward Jonica with the intent to play him in this cup game, and then he got injured, and Kraai was playing for Romania's under-21s. So we had no goalkeeper, meaning we had to go to 16-year-old Gigel Nicu. So yeah, hopefully against Dynamo Minsk here we can get a result. If we do need to get something in the Dundalk game, if we haven't quite managed to wrap up qualification, then I think we'll add Dundalk on to the end of this video, and we'll have a double live com. But it might be a short one today. I was intending to make this an extra video, but time just got away from me, and I had a bit of a stressful day with audits at work and stuff. So yeah, that didn't quite work out. But this is the side we're going to go with for the game against Dynamo Minsk. Got a few injuries in the side. So Nederlander did pick up a knock, but he's fit to play. Bordea's injured. Pavelka's injured. Iranza's just picked up a knock. Bukoviak's recovering from a knock. Niga, Petre also out. So yeah, we've got a few injuries in the team. At home against Minsk, I think we should be okay. You know, we were just really, really unlucky against Rijeka. We got FM'd. Like, we absolutely got FM'd. It's been a while since I've had one like that. So I'm hoping this will be a nice, simple win here. But you never know what FM's like. But here we go. We're on the way. Let's see if we can make this a nice routine win in this home game. We beat them 1-0 away from home. Only needed the 1 goal. Let's hope that this one is going to be a bit easier. Oh, there might be a chance here. The header's been missed. And Lukic... Oh, God, he missed. Oh, that was a big chance. He went for the chip and he missed it. Rijeka are 1-0 up against Dundalk. So that makes it more important for us to win this. Because if we can't catch Rijeka and Minsk win, we could be going out. And apart from Lukic's chance, there hasn't been anything else in this first half. Nothing's happened. It's been a boring game. We'll go straight into the second half. We're going to demand more because that was a pretty poor first half. We haven't really created too much. Lukic had that chance, but apart from that, there weren't any other highlights in the first half. There was nothing else to talk about. And Nederlander just run over the ball there, and Dynamo Minsk with the ball now, gone long, And it's a Kabishev who might have a chance here to make it 1-0, but Cryo does make the save at the near post. Now we've got a corner to deal with. This has been frustrating at the moment. The Rijeka game was just a pain. This one's not going well either. His Aura, though, could be a chance for us to break here. Aura could send through Lukic or go himself. He goes to Nedalea. And here's Martina, who can hit them. And Kurgan gets to that. It's a good save. Throw in with Manalake. Din gives it him back. Here's Aura. And Skipski, whatever his name was, wins the ball. Great tackle there by Nedalea to get the ball back. Here's Manalake to Aura. Come on, guys. 56 minutes. This hasn't been a good performance again. I mean, the Rijeka game it was just missing a goal. Din! There we go. Cosmin Din with his 5th of the season. He's having a really good year so far, Cosmin Din. Really, really impressed with how he's done. And 57 minutes on the clock. We finally lead 1-0. And we have ourselves our goal. Hopefully we can hold on and keep this 3 points. And that should see us through. Whether or not we win the group is another thing. I think we'll need Rijeka to drop points against Minsk in their game, which I don't think is going to happen. But 10 minutes to go. I'm going to make some changes because Lukic has been anonymous up top. So let's bring on Ismail and let's also bring on... I think it'll have to be Toma. We don't really have anyone else to play on the left. So Gabriel Toma can play as a winger. Actually, I might as well make all three. Why not? Let's bring on Mahaxi as well. Front three completely changed. And just a few minutes to go. It looks like it's going to be another 1-0 win here. But Dinamo Minsk haven't really offered anything at all. They've had 3 shots. But yeah, it was a good performance. Might have, we would have liked a few more goals maybe. But we've done enough and that should see us through. Rijeka with a 3-1 win in the end against Dundalk, so they are on 11 points. We are on 10, and that should see us through with 2 wins over Dinamo Minsk. So, yeah, our head-to-head is better. So that has confirmed qualification for the knockout stages. Just remains to be seen whether or not we win the group, because we're a point behind Rijeka. We face Dundalk on the final day in Ireland, so hopefully we can win that. And we'd need Rijeka to drop points in the game against Dinamo Minsk. And it's in Belarus, so that may well happen. So I think what we'll do is we will have the Dundalk game today as well. So I'm going to play Botoshani and Craiova off camera. And we'll come back for the Dundalk game to see if we can win this group. But the past 3 games haven't been amazing. We drew at home against Rijeka. We got FM'd in Croatia. And then against Minsk, 1-0. It's okay. We won. I'll take it. And we won 1-0 in Belarus as well. Dundalk at home was the only game that we emphatically won. It's just, I thought this group would be easy, but it's turned out to be, I don't think it's been tough. I just think we've made very hard work of it. Okay, we are back, and we managed to score 9 goals in those 2 games off camera. Against Botoshani away from home, it was 1-0 in the 20th minute. Lukic with another goal, 1-0. And then it was an equaliser for Botoshani. Iranzo is not having a good time when he plays. He missed the header, and Topazov with the equalising goal for Botoshani. 33 minutes gone. But then we went back in front just 5 minutes after that. Corner was headed away, and it was Cosmin Din with the strike, and Pap didn't get to it. 2-1 into half-time. And then it was 3-1, 63.5 minutes into the game. It was Jon to Aura, and it was Gabriel Toma with only his 2nd goal of the season. And that was 3-1. And then number 4 came in the 73rd minute. Martina sends through Lukic. Lukic slots it past the goalkeeper. Botoshani 1, Steaua 4. Yeah, just a really, really good performance. And the goal was because of a mistake by Iranzo, who had a decent rating, because apart from that, he was alright. It's just mistakes creeping in now and then. And the Villarreal aren't happy with how much he's being played, so there may be a chance of him being recalled if they're not happy. But we'll see. We won an early penalty against Craiova, which Din converted inside 2 minutes to make it 1-0. And we doubled the lead on the 33rd minute. Lukic with the ball to George Jon. And it fell to Anissa Aura. Sets up Din for a nice easy finish. 2-0. Number 3 came on the 39th minute. Anissa Aura with the ball up to Lukic, who manages to get the ball and scores what I think is his 25th goal this season already. I think we're just into December and he's got 25. He may well beat last season's 47 goals in all competitions. We'll have to see. Number 4 came a minute into the second half, and it was Aura with a lovely strike. Really the pick of the bunch there. And then we scored a 5th goal in the last 10 minutes. 83rd minute of the match. It was Lukovic with the ball. It fell to Gabriel Toma, and a nice strike on the edge of the 18-yard box. Steaua 5, Craiova 0. 9 goals in 2 matches. Really, really good football. And yes, Filip Lukic has got 25 goals in 24 appearances in all competitions. He's got 15 league goals in 12 games. He's having another really good season. He might top last season. He got 31 in 36 last season in the league. 47 goals in 64 appearances in total. So that means we're now top of the table. We're level on points with Viitorul and FCSB 3 points behind us. They seem to have recovered after a bad start. Yeah, just 3 points behind us. But yeah, 2 really good performances off camera there. So now we go into Dundalk, away from home in the Republic of Ireland. And we need to better Rijeka's result if we want to win the group. I think we should win, and hopefully we will. But we're going to need Rijeka to drop points in Belarus if we want to win the group. So I made 2 changes. Baptiste's replaced Duranzo. Zubale's back in at right back, replacing Costanza. Going to give him a bit of a rest for this one. I think that's the only changes we'll make. We were really good in those 2 games, but I think we'll make those 2 changes. We'll start on positive, I think. Okay, let's see how this one goes. We're going to need a win, I think. And hopefully Minsk can do us a favour and take some points from Rijeka. 10.5 minutes into the game. We have a corner with Negoescu here. And it's a header away by Odebeku. Zubale is going to get to the ball here. And we have another chance to maybe put the ball in here. Negoescu, he could go for goal actually. He does, and forces a save from Corcoran. Martina uses Georgion. Here's Manalake to Din. And good switch for Negoescu. Just a bit of a heavy touch, but he's managed to hold on to the ball. Can he go for goal? He's hit the side netting. We're having loads of possession again. Let's go attacking. I really hope we can get a win here. If we end up being FM'd again, I'm not going to be happy. This is like very much like the Rijeka game, except we're actually against 11 men this time. Rijeka had 10 men, scored 1 goal, and we had like 24 shots and XG of like almost 3, I think, and didn't score. Manalake to Aura. Yon. Back to Aura, down the channel. Come on. A goal now, please. Was that a shot? What was that? I don't even know what that was. Nedalea to Din. This is looking good. Cosmin Din's been in really good form recently. He's crossed it deep for Martina. Zubale. Aura. There we go. Oh, I don't think it's going to count. Whenever the goal alert doesn't come up, it looks like it's going to be disallowed. Yeah, it's not going to count. So it stays 0-0. 28 minutes. We've had the ball in the net, but it's not going to count. Here's Yon to Din. Here's Martina. That's a great ball. Lukic. Oh, very smart finish. 26 now for the season. 26 in 25. And we finally break the deadlock after 32.5 minutes. Haven't seen anything from Rijeka just yet, so that may well still be goalless. I haven't seen any goals come up from that game. But we'll have a look at half time, I think. But great ball by Martina. And this is a nice finish by Lukic as well. Out of the reach of the keeper and in off the post. Really nice finish. So I think we are through because we have wins in both games against Minsk. This is just about trying to win the group now. And if we can win this game, that's the best chance that we've got to do so. But we're going to need Minsk to take points away from Rijeka if we want to win the group. If Rijeka win, we can't win the group. I mean, as it stands, we are top of the table. I think Rijeka are being held. I think it's 0-0 still because I haven't seen any goals from it. McCann to Gannon. Goes long. Doesn't find a white shirt though. And the head is helped on. The clearance is helped on by Nedalea. Here's Manalake to Yon. Martina. Really nice assist for the first goal. And Aura. Bit of work for Negoescu to do, but he keeps it in. He could go back to Zubale. Finds Nedalea instead. And here is Nedalea. And it's Martina. And it's 2-0. Less than 2 minutes into the second half. Martina gets his goal. And we're 2 goals to the good now. Looking well on top. Just make sure that we stay on them. Keep winning. And we'll be fine. Again, we need Rijeka to drop points. I think it's 0-0. But that could change. We'll have to wait and see. Martina with a finish about 10 yards out. 2-0. Well, that's a really helpful game. I don't see the Rijeka game on there. This score thing's always broken. But if we look at the league table. Oh, okay. Rijeka may have scored. They are top of the group as it stands. So even if we win this 5-0, it's not going to be enough because Rijeka are beating Dynamo Minsk. Oh, that's a bad pass. McDonald with the ball now. But thankfully doesn't do too much with it. He just sort of stopped for a moment there. We gave the ball away a bit too cheaply. Lukic might be through here. The defender hasn't picked him up. And he's gone straight at Corcoran. Headed away again by Odebeku. He seems to be pretty good in the air. Yeah, Rijeka have scored and it's 1-0. And it's Mr. Four Names once again. So they are top of the table as it stands. And no matter what the result here, we can't win the group. Minsk have equalised. Bakar. It's 1-1. And as it stands, we're top of the table, top of the group. And we've got about 12 minutes left here. We're winning 2-0. We're doing our bit. And if Rijeka fail to win, then we will win the group. Gannon to Humphrey. Gannon's got it back here. Oh, and it's a Tono, but it's over. Going to make a couple of changes with 10 minutes to go. Aura's going to come off. Toma's going to come on the left. Morong's going to replace Din. Just a double change, I think. Oh, Rijeka has scored again. It's Fotso. Mr. Four Names. Oh, and it's 2-2. Sakuta scored again. I think 85th minute. I think it's 2 goals apiece. That's good enough for us. If Rijeka don't win, then we win the group. But it looks like there's a bit of late drama there. Well, I have to keep an eye on that. Here's Morong. He's gone for goal. Speculative. Oh, Rijeka gone 3-2 up now. You got to be kidding me. Well, 93 minutes have played. We have finished our game. It's 2-0. I think Rijeka might have got a winner there because they went back on top of the group. I think they might have got a winner and it might have been 3-2. But let's see. Oh, they've got an 88th minute winner. Oh, that's unfortunate. Vuk got it. 81st minute goal and an 85th minute goal. So Dinamo Minsk were 1-0 down. They equalised. They went 2-1 down. They equalised again and then Rijeka scored in the 88th minute. 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. Real drama there. We did win 2-0 in Ireland, but unfortunately Rijeka taking 4 points from us meant that we ended up finishing second in the group. So that means we'll have to play an extra knockout game. We'll be in the first round of 16. The draw of which is coming up, so we'll see that. And we'll have those knockout games when we get to them, which is, I think, usually about February time. So HJK are going to be in our draw. Sovatovar, Oberlin. FCSB went out. 9 points. Norgeland went through with Stade Riem. We've got Jablanek, Rosenborg, and Feyenoord. So they're all the teams that finished second. And then you've got the group winners will go into the second knockout round. So they'll bypass the first one. Who finished third in the Europa League groups? Because they will join us. So we have Basel, Club Brugge, Utrecht, Austria Vienna, Istanbul, Celtic, Apoel, and Osijek, who I think we've faced before. There's some tough teams in there. There are some tough teams in there. Celtic would not be a good tie for us. But anyway, let's have a look at this draw. Now we have gone through the sides that we could face. So let's go for an automatic draw. Anyone can face anyone here. So let's see who it's going to be. So Celtic are the first team out, but they get Feyenoord. That's a big tie, actually. Istanbul start at home. They're against Russian side Sovetov. FC Basel would be a tough one. They've got Oberlin. Osijek, who I think we faced before, they get Norgeland, who are Danish. They're not Norwegian. Utrecht of the Netherlands. I've got Rosenborg, who are Norwegian. Club Brugge would be a tough one. Ooh. That's going to be a difficult one, I think. Austria Vienna get HJK, and then Apoel and Jablanek go together. Club Brugge. That's going to be difficult, I think. So what I think we'll do is we've got one more game before our winter break, which is away against UTA Rad. I think depending on what happens in the January transfer window, we'll come back sometime in January. I might play like 2 or 3 games. I might play more. Again, it depends on how busy the transfer window is. Because if I've got transfers to do, I don't want to end up doing like 5 or 6 games off camera. We are through in Europe. We have made it through to the knockouts of the Europa Conference League. Not as group winners, unfortunately, because we dropped points in both games against Rijeka. So we're through to the first round of 16. We've got Club Brugge. That's going to be a difficult pair of legs. That's going to be a hard one. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. They're the best ways to support the channel. And if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. Next time, we'll come back sometime in January. There'll be some new players to show you. Maybe some outs. We'll have to wait and see. And yeah, hopefully the winter break is one that will have transfers. Hopefully not a lot else. No injuries, please. And yeah, further down the line, we'll have some more European knockout games. Hopefully we'll get past Bruges, but I think that's going to be a tough one. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.